Well, hello, I'm Bob Belderson. I was one of the founder members of the society. My memory is that somebody came to our local pub where we used to live in Wormley and was talking in there about trying to get some sculptors together in a group. And I'm pretty sure it was Andrew Broughton Tompkins who was in touch already with Crispin. So I phoned one of them up. As a lone sculptor, there was the need to, I suppose, meet other sculptors and to exhibit together, which I feel is what behind most people joining the society in the first place nowadays. We were invited along to the first gathering at Lady Heald's lovely house. The house was Charlesworth Manor. We all sat around Lady Heald's long dining table, a very impressive long dining table. Crispin was the gardener there. Crispin used to do wood carvings. A lot of his wood carvings were made from sort of tangled rhododendron bushes, which are nice intertwined structures. I think that's where his inspiration came from. And he was sculpting and he wanted somewhere to exhibit, and then he sent us this note to him and he said, I've got the place and Lady Heald is happy to have us use this. At the first exhibition at Charlesworth Manor in the barn there, it's a 17th century barn which was reasonably derelict, that during the war a Spitfire hit a corner of the barn and it's partly damaged it, and I think some of the damage was still evident, a crashing aeroplane. But it was earthen floor and a wooden upper level where most of the exhibition was, and we had a private view and provided food and drink down on the bottom level. And I was a bit worried at that time because it was such an old barn that the roof was decaying and little bits of stuff, little tiny bits used to come falling down onto the sculptures and things. Not that much, but enough. And I was worried about all this food set out there beautifully. It was the same time as her garden was open during the National Garden Scheme. That's when we had the exhibition. So we got people wandering around the garden and coming into the sculpture show, which was really good. Preparing for the exhibition upstairs in the barn, and I remember how I came home complaining about freezing temperature there. It was really cold. That the barn was an enormous barn and no heat at all. I think we sat there deliberating for some time, about the name of the society. I think one of the problems that cropped up was it to be the Surrey Society or Surrey Sculptors. Then we had to point out that was the SS, you see, and it didn't sound too good being the SS, so I think we stuck with the SSS, sounded a bit better. So that was I remember one of the things we decided there.